holds the Olympic flame in the vehicle that accompanies the runner. We have with us our correspondent Himanshu Singhal joins us now. He's at their sports correspondent at that venue right now. Himanshu, what can you tell us of what's going on there? What do you see? We understand much of the crowds that one would have hoped to see, they're not present because of this unprecedented security.
Absolutely. I'm here at the Rashtrapati Bhavan right now, where the torch was lit and was carried by Mr. Suresh Kalmari and was given to Mr. Milkha Singh, who was the first torch bearers, and then took the torch relay forward. But it was pretty surprising to see that despite such a huge ceremony, the only people present were perhaps the torch bearers or the journalists. We could not see anyone, any sort of participation as far as the people were concerned, or people from all walks of life were concerned, exactly like what happened the last time around when we had thousands of people cheering the torch bearers as well. So it was pretty surprising to see only the torch bearers and the journalists present at the function.
Right, indeed. In fact, the excitement of the event has come down a few notches because of that absence of the public, really. Empty spaces that you can see there on the Rajpath right now. Himanshu, tell us a little more about the protests. We understand this security is not even, of course, seen during the Republic Day parade, for instance.
Absolutely. The security, in fact, this time around has been along the line of those adopted during Republic Day, and the Delhi police has, in fact, been instructed to put in place a sort of a three-layered security ring for the 2.3 odd kilometers long Olympic torch run on Rajpath. The relay will actually take place between in the next about half an hour or 1 hour between the stretch of Rashtrapati Bhavan and India Gate. And in fact, those school students were also expected to come here and cheer up the runners. It's not going to be available. The relay will be completely out of bounds for the general public. And in fact, about 20 Chinese commandos have also been drawn from the Olympic Holy Flame protection group, and they also form the inner circle of the security ring, while the elite National Security Guards personnel in plain clothes will comprise the second ring.
Right, we're seeing those pictures there. Himanshu, give us a sense of who's participating in this rally. 70 people all in all, 47 of whom are sports persons.
Absolutely, there are lots and lots of very famous names as far as the Indian athletes and the celebrities are concerned. We've got everyone from Anju Bobby George to Milkha Singh to Muhammad Ali Kamar to politicians like Digvijay Singh and Suresh Kalmari, and we also have P.R. Das Munshi amongst the sports persons, people who've brought laurels to the country, people like Dhanraj Pillai, Zafar Iqbal, Jaspal Rana, Bhuvaneshwari and Wilson Cherian, even tennis players like Gaurav Natekar, Mahesh Bhupati, weightlifters like Kadam Malleshwari, they've all been here. And plus, apart from all these people, there have also been a lot of celebrities like Saif Ali Khan. Amir Khan was also here with his new that he's been sporting for his new movie Gajni, with that famous car of his. So a lot of involvement of a lot of celebrities so far that we've seen.
Right, do stay with us, Himanshu. More visuals of that Olympic torch. We're getting in different angles as well, and there was some trouble a short while earlier, as we could see on screen. That Olympic torch carried by the other torch bearer refused to light up. So few moments of anxiety there, but all's well right now. From one to another, not more than 50 paces. This Olympic torch then goes on. It doesn't stop here tonight. It leaves for Southeast Asia. Thailand is where it goes next. It's a relay, in fact, across different countries around the world, more than 30 countries across the world, and more than 150 cities. This torch from Southeast Asia, it proceeds towards Australia as well, where the torch will go to Canberra, and from there it goes to East Asia. From there it will do a tour of China as well, and it will end up in Macau before going towards Beijing before the start of the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. So that's where this torch is headed. It's coming from Islamabad. Before that, it did a round of the North American and the South American continents. Before that, Europe. Tibetan protesters have in fact been with this torch every step of the way. There have been protests pretty much in every venue of this torch relay. So they've been around, and that parallel Tibetan torch relay took place a little while earlier this afternoon, and the Tibetans now gathered at Jantar Mantar, not very far from where Rajpath is. Perhaps, in fact, many Tibetans had planned to storm the torch relay. That could not happen because of unprecedented security, but we were getting in reports a short while ago that a few Tibetans were arrested from the venue of India Gate. And as we can see, the torch bearer is there. That's Saif Ali Khan, the actor who's picked up the torch, and he will be probably jogging lightly for not more than 50 feet. So Saif Ali Khan with the torch, one of the more recognizable faces, which is ironic really, because this Olympic torch relay is all about sport, and only 47 sportspersons taking part in this relay. It goes on from Saif Ali Khan to Dhanraj Pillai, pardon me, probably one of the more famous hockey players India has produced in the last decade or so, former captain of the Indian hockey team, currently retired from international hockey, but nevertheless a huge name in the world of sport in India. So from there it goes from Saif Ali Khan to Dhanraj Pillai and so on, and until the torch relay ends at India Gate, which will end in perhaps not more than 10 minutes time. And we've been talking about this torch relay, we've been talking about protests, but now that the moment is here, it is indeed a special moment for each and every one of those torch bearers. Digvijay Singh Deo of CNN IBN, also the only journalist who's part of that relay, he will be with us a little while later after this Olympic torch relay is over to talk about his experiences. You can see that cavalcade of buses, some of the buses there carrying torch bearers, another bus or vehicle exclusively for the Olympic flame, which always has a contingent from China, from the host nation in every Olympics, 10 attendants with this torch day and night to make sure that this flame is not doused at all. So pretty much the government of India feared that there would be embarrassment, but it looks like this unprecedented security has ensured that there will be no incident whatsoever. However, it has taken away from what an Olympic torch relay is supposed to be all about. Complete absence of the public. There's hardly any public there on Rajpath. You can see a ring of security personnel surrounding each and every member of this torch relay, and it's already gone down, well down from Rashtrapati Bhavan, will reach India Gate in a short while from now.
On the racetrack, but savoring every moment, wanting to prolong it as much as possible. It really is a matter of pride and honor.
कुछ देर पहले हमने देखा कि हॉकी के दुनिया के जो सितारे, जिसमें जफर इकबाल साहब का नाम शामिल, असलम शेर खान साहब फ्लेम को लेकर के दौड़े, और अब महिला एथलीटों की बारी, जो कि जाहिर सी बात है कि चूंकि रास्ता बहुत ज्यादा लंबा नहीं है रमन, इसलिए जो भी एथलीट अपने हाथों में लेते हैं मशाल को, वो अपने आप को गौरवान्वित महसूस करते हैं, और जिनमें जाने माने एथलीट, क्रिकेट की दुनिया से जुड़े हुए खिलाड़ी भी मौजूद। और जाहिर सी बात है कि क्रिकेट भले ही ओलंपिक खेलों में शामिल न रहा हो, लेकिन उसके बावजूद क्रिकेट से जुड़ा हुआ हर व्यक्ति इस मशाल से अपने आप को जोड़ना चाहता है।
Well, one man, an icon who's missing from the torch relay.